Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to ATP.
Yes, sir.
And you're here with me, GQ. And on my left hand side,
Your
we
boy
have
Aiden.
Arsenal Wolves.
Yeah.
Um, in the first 20 minutes, the game looked like light work.
Easy.
Light work. Goals were going in left
Easy.
and right. Domination of the ball. Saka playing well.
Yeah.
Martin Odegaard was really good in this
really
game.
good.
Really good in this game. He showed me flashes of last year.
The Odegaard we know.
The Odegaard, yes, that I'm used to now. As you know, last year I was saying he's the best number 10 in the league, which this year I think Maddison is, but Maddison and the injuries, kind of like Rich Jameson, they're great at what they do, but
we can't really count you if you're not available.
You get knocked back a little bit because your quality is there. We know, but it's just availability is an ability as well. So he was really good, and the new kind of Martinelli, Jesus, and or Jesus with Saka, and then they still play the Belgian Trossard as that 8-10 ish to improve their attacking prowess, because Arsenal are solid defensively.
They are
not going to give away
to score them.
They're not going to give away too many goals, even though they make games harder for themselves sometimes. Like that game, they were leading, and then Cunha just scores a fantastic goal, and then it looked like
now we might be a bit shaky.
But as a whole, in totality, defensively, with the addition of Declan Rice, the solidity is really there. And I keep saying they won't score enough to win the league. And I still feel like they will struggle to create, but I think Arteta, with this different formation of putting like two more attacking-minded players.
Adding a Trossard to the midfield is a genius.
Because putting Declan Rice as that 8, you're limited, because all Declan Rice do is ball carry. He's not going to give you that pass that kills or breaks down a low block or something like that.
That's true.
He just carry the ball and then occasionally shoots. It's not like his shots are. If he curls the ball, he has a very good understanding of hitting the ball. But he's not a lethal striker of the ball like that. But putting Trossard, the dribbling ability,
his right, left foot, the ability to dribble in like tight spaces,
thereby creating spaces for others, and maybe making Odegaard even more effective in what he does. I think that's something that Arteta may have found, which might change my opinion now
about how they're like their chances of winning
the league. Yes, but at the same time, Jesus still has to kind of.
He needs to step up
a little bit.
He really needs to step up, because I feel like
there's not going to be enough goals for him. See, when Liverpool won the league, right? Firmino was not a deadly striker, right? But Mane and Salah were scoring at high volumes. Now Saka will. Martinelli won't. So somebody else
has to help Saka.
Yes. So it has to be Jesus, or more goals from the midfield, or. Because Odegaard will get his 10 to 12 goals, for sure. But you still need
another 10 from somewhere else.
And I don't think Martinelli will give you that. So Jesus has to step up a bit.
He can be frustrating sometimes, Martinelli.
He can, yes.
He can be frustrating.
I mean, he missed a very guilty chance. He was unlucky. He placed the ball very well. He was unlucky, but the goals, the way they play right now, it's more attacking, it's more interesting to watch. And defensively they're solid, so they're giving me vibes. But then again, I need to see one of those attackers, either Trossard becomes more of a goal scorer, and or Jesus or Martinelli. One of those three have to answer the call.
I think like if Trossard is given more game time, he will come up with more goals. Because he is that good. I really rate him.
He's good. He's good. And then we move on to the next game.
The blue side of London.
The
bridge.
A rivalry.
That is such a false rivalry, bro. What do you mean it's a rivalry?
I call it a rivalry.
You are rivals with Brighton?
Well,
it makes sense though, because mid-table rivalry. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Mid-table.
I knew that's where you were going to go.
The battle of the mid-table.
You haven't asked me why.
I don't want to know why.
Yeah, but
I'm going to ask why.
It's a rivalry.
Because you bought your players?
Because
I know that's what you were going at. I didn't want you to say it.
It's a rivalry because before the game, what's the name of the captain, the German guy? I've forgotten his name even.
Dunk?
Nah.
Who's captain?
Dunk is the captain, the assistant captain.
Gross. Pascal
Gross, yeah. He made a comment that Chelsea, we have money.
Yeah.
They don't have as much money as we do, but Brighton is a nice place to be anyway. And when we go to the pitch, money does not matter.
Yeah.
Well, hold that, big man. Hold that. We slapped you with a man down. Yeah. So clearly money matters. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, to start off, talk to me about the red card.
I think it is it's bang bang. I think some refs will not give that as a foul. He did contact the player first before he took the ball. He was aiming for the ball, but then he missed the ball and he contacted the player. Then he spun around and got the ball. It's a bit foolish. Because it means you either have to get the ball 100% or you don't do it.
Because if you look at where he was and how he ran to go get the ball, I feel like he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that was and I have, in as much as we want me again, I'm a non-biased football fan.
Sure.
Let me put it out there. All right.
Sure.
I love the game. I just love the game. It's not about. Of course, I love Chelsea, but I love the game. So now let me make a 1 minute rant about Chelsea. Yeah, I swear these players have to be more serious. They just have to be more serious. All right, you can't be having 4 or 5 heart attacks in 90 minutes. You're up by 2, which first of all we won. We had 3 points.
Yeah.
This was a lackluster performance.
Yeah.
Maybe you can say part of it is because of the red card, so you can't do what you want to do.
True.
There were times where we're making silly mistakes at the back, and then, of course, at some point we're calm enough to get out of trouble. But Brighton did put us in trouble in our box, where Sanchez would miscontrol the ball. The ball was going in, and he scooped it and passed it out. We just made silly mistakes. But for me, the most important thing that I want to talk about is the discipline of the players. I know you're young, but you've been playing football for a long time. You have to know situations.
Yep.
Gallagher, 1 week, captain, getting a red card. Previous week, James getting a red card. We could be up, playing well, and
mentality stuff.
Yes. Then you go to Newcastle. You after doing so well against City. You go to Newcastle, you drop a stinker.
You get rinsed.
Then you come to Brighton and you win. Like, it's just I know we're saying it's a young team, they're building, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But sometimes some of these mistakes are, how should I say, avoidable mistakes.
Yeah.
Avoidable mistakes.
Simple mistakes.
Like, they just make bad. And my thoughts on Jackson is still the same. So let me not go there. My thoughts on Raheem Sterling is still the same.
It has been documented.
Yes, it's been fully documented. Still the same.
In the archives.
These brothers, yeah. Shout out to Mudryk, was not bad.
Yeah.
Was not great.
He got a penalty.
Yeah. Because the penalty, almost scored a goal with the shot and he has all the tools. Again, he doesn't understand the game as much.
He is really good. Yeah. Like, I feel he has all the skills to be one of the best.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
he doesn't understand the game. He thinks the game is a 2-a-side, 5-a-side. Maybe when you play in these indoor arenas and
the
skill,
the
skill is the only thing. He's not serious. Like, people talk about his work ethic.
Yeah.
I get it, but you have to marry work ethic with understanding the game. That's when it shows. If you work hard, but you cannot put it into practice. It makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I really, these players have to. We got the 3 points, but again, I'm not convinced about the following game neither. We just got the 3 points.
And without Gallagher as well.
Actually, might actually work well for us.
It might, but I feel like why. Then my next question: why didn't you start Cole Palmer? Is he injured or
he got a knock? He got a knock,
yeah.
and Pochettino decided not to risk him, even though his game at Newcastle was the only bad game he's had at Chelsea since. So it also made sense. He's a young player.
Yeah.
So you get a bad game, sit down, 21.
Think about it.
Sit down, come back. And when the cameo he gave, really good. Really good. The kid is at Manchester United. I expect him to start in the 10 position, and that might actually work well for us.
Okay.
Without Gallagher. Why? Because I expect us to have the ball. But anyway, that is conversation
for another
day. Yeah. So we pulled out the 3 points, but the performance was not good. No.
Yeah, I wasn't satisfied. I really wish I could have watched this game in totality, but like as we talked about in the beginning, it was at the same time as the Liverpool game. Yeah. So I was just following the scores and like what was happening, the highlights, and I wish I could have watched it because I know Brighton are a really good side.
No, they're a good side.
They're a really good side.
When we're 11v11, I think the game was. I mean, for the first maybe 5-7 minutes, they were on top. Positionally and possession, they were on top of us. But after that, we calmed down. We're playing through them, and we're getting spaces. Again, any team that wants to play football against us, you will get punished because we can beat your press and we can go. But when you play low block, that's where you
struggle
because we have the Sterlings who
overdo things.
They don't assess the situation very well, So now let's. Hopefully we're better against Manchester. Hopefully we're better against Manchester United.
Down, my brother.
And then we go to the next game. City versus Tottenham. What a game. What a game.
Ooh.
I want to start off by going to Doku.
All right.
Yeah. He has been impressive throughout his early time at Man City. The Premier League is a league of adjustment.
Yep.
So they're trying to figure out your game and what you like to do. So when he's not being afforded the space to cut to his right, he's being a bit predictable, one-trick pony type of thing.
Yeah.
Or he will reverse the ball. I think he was quite poor yesterday.
Okay, for me, I think this whole Doku can dribble hype has got into his head.
Yeah.
And there's this tweet I saw on Twitter, like, whenever he's playing football, he plays with the highlights, like skill compilation music in his head. Mm-hmm. So that's all he sees. Like when he gets the ball, I want to do a body shimmy, I want to drop here, I want to do a step over. Sometimes he needs to look at the ball, at the game in a different way.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, it's a goal first. We get a goal, and then we how do you call it? We win. Or we do the skills later.
Right.
But he doesn't really do that. All he wants to do is step over, dribble, cut in, and all that stuff. And he's being found out. They are really, like, the other players or the other teams are slowly trying to get to know his,
Right. I mean, he's been, again, there's a context to it as well, that teams are doubling him up.
Yeah.
Teams would have the right back playing on his left-hand side.
Yeah.
And then the midfielder playing on his right-hand side where he wants to cut in.
Yeah.
Making it's very difficult for him. Or the right back himself shows him, go to your left.
Yeah.
It's fine. Go to your, like, you're less lethal going to your left. And he has to figure out what combination he has to do to steal, because you can still get the defenders off balance, even though they give you that. But yeah, he's not playing the last 3 weeks. From Reece James, to
Liverpool,
the alleged Trent pocketing.
He didn't really pocket him, but I was saying last episode he wasn't.
Yeah. And then this game against Spurs, I think, because again, Pedro Porro is a hard worker. He's not an elite. I'll trust Pedro Porro as a right back playing the defensive role better than Trent, by the way. The defensive side of the game.
Yes.
But he's also poor.
He's also wait. Hold on. Say that again. I want to act surprised. Say it again.
I would never mind.
I want to act surprised.
But by the way, Pedro Porro's quality on the ball is
he is good.
He's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Okay, let's do. Remember, there's this thing I was saying in the group like yesterday when Son scored. Like Spurs know how to play City.
Right.
For some reason, no matter how good or bad Spurs are, whenever they play City, it's different.
Their confidence.
It's different. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter the coach who is coaching at that time. They always beat City or like put them to the test.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. Overarchingly, honestly, City were wasteful.
They were very wasteful in the first half.
This game should have been 4-5. By today, we should be hanging Ange Postecoglou like. Saying this guy is not fit enough to be like, bro, mate. We should be hanging him on a line right now.
Oh, man.
But instead, the narrative has changed. Oh, they still play through pressure. They come out, they play well, and they got the points. That's what you want to see.
Haaland was disappointing, though.
I get what you're saying, but if we look at the game objectively, City literally fluffed their lines. They wasted chance after chance.
Haaland was so disappointing. His first miss, the commentator was like, "Wait, you don't get to see that. That's a collector's item." It was an open goal. The goal was gaping, and he just hit it wide. Like I don't know. I feel
like this game should have been a cricket match.
Like way too early. Like,
but that's the thing, though. You see, City. They have this different mentality now that, as a football fan, I don't really like.
Yeah.
It reminds me of what, it's not that I'm comparing the two, but what I used to see with Chelsea. Like, you could go up and then just be complacent.
Yeah.
That's what City
are playing like. That's true.
They just, okay, we are winning. They're not going to do anything.
They feel like they are way too good.
Yeah, so let's just knock the ball out. It's the same thing as Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
You're up. You're dominating. Come in the second half.
And they get complacent, like
just
too dull.
Okay, pass the ball back. Midfielders become dull.
We want the possession stats.
Yes, they're fighting for the possession, and I honestly don't get it. If they want to win their 4th Premier League in a row, they have to change that. I know what people would say. Is that City don't come alive till February.
So we are waiting.
So
we are waiting. Let's see.
But the teams around them are much better now. So they should understand this.
They might
leave it too late.
Yeah, they might find it too late.
Because I get what people are saying. They can go on a 10-game run and all of that stuff. I get it. But listen, Arsenal, they're just a hard team to beat because they don't concede goals. Even though I think they will not score enough, but they don't concede goals. And Arsenal are doing the thing that champions do. I beat the smaller teams. They're doing it right now. We know they can still bottle it in March. We know they can bottle it in April. We know. They have that DNA.
It's part of them. Yeah.
Yes. But since Liverpool is in the mix now, and we know Liverpool, if they strengthen in January, because the performances have not been good, but they've been winning.
Yeah.
If they get that DM
that everybody knows that they need,
that can cut off play, even if Doucouré, even if he's injured, he's injured. But I'm saying like competent, and woe betide you, they go get a Paulina, like they splash the money for a Paulina.
Woo!
That defensive solidarity, allowing Trent to be even care less about defense and make his offensive game just come alive.
That would be
it
amazing.
Would give Salah more it would literally change everything.
The Christmas gift Liverpool gave us when they signed Virgil van Dijk in January for that Christmas gift. I want something like that with like a crazy DM. Paulina, even if you don't get him and we get the one we've been after for a while, Andres.
Okay.
Yes, I know maybe you might not rate him, but if you
not that I don't rate him. I rate the player.
Yeah,
he's good. He it's like, okay, for me it's balance. This one thing I would always try to talk about. Like in midfield, there has to be balance. What Liverpool lacks right now is not a a ball playing defensive
we
midfielder.
Need a tackler,
just
a dirty worker.
Yes, like a Declan Rice. Yeah,
just do the dirty work.
Clean up and make the 5-yard pass. We're good. Paulina can give you just that.
And he's not afraid to get a foul. He'll go into the tackle.
Yes,
he'll get the ball.
Literally can secure. Look, he can give Van Dijk 2 more years.
Yeah.
2 more prime years. That's how good Paulina is.
He is really good.
In my opinion, Andre, first of all, is like 5'3". Okay, no, that's an exaggeration, but he's like
he's a short kid. We love our short kids.
I mean, he is potentially shorter than Endo.
He is on the shorter side.
You say, but what does that matter? It does matter in the EPL. It matters in the EPL.
Matters.
Yes, physicality matters. His ball control and ball playing ability is not elite, but it's really good.
Yeah.
But because Trent inverts,
we might not need that from him.
You don't.
We just need you to make the tackles.
Yes. All. So I get getting Andre. It's an upgrade on Endo.
Yeah.
It's an upgrade on what was it, McAllister, in the DM.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah,
but if you push McAllister higher up as the other 8, and then you have Szoboszlai,
and you have Trent,
and then you have Trent inverting,
we don't need
that is a complete box 4. So yes, you can go get an Andre, but if I were Liverpool and I want to win everything in front of me, you get Paulina, you win the league. In my opinion, they need to step it up because the competition now.
And even Aston Villa,
are
stepping up.
Newcastle are good up. So there will be more consistent teams going forward against the smaller team because right now the gap between them and Arsenal is literally that game that they played. Because Arsenal is 3 points ahead. Which is the difference between that game, a deflected shot from Martinelli. You get me? So they must be careful if they want to win. They must be careful. And we cannot allow Arsenal to win the league.
Liverpool is going to win it. Liverpool has to win it.
It's such a double-edged sword.
There's nothing you can say. City can win a 4 streak.
I don't care.
Liverpool.
They don't have fans. They don't have fans. City don't have fans.
Their coach always begs during press conference.
City don't have fans, so I don't
care.
Stadium.
Yeah. But last game, the game against Tottenham fans, City fans did something incredible.
Yeah, they were shouting.
But some of them were dressed as blue seats.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Empty everywhere. You could see them as empty seats. That's what the City fans dress as.
It's the representation of who they are, of what the team is.
Yes.
There's no connection. Identity. It's just money.
Yeah.
It's rich for me to say that.
Okay.
As a Chelsea fan, it's very rich for me to say that. But yeah.
And what would you say about the last chance? Does City have a case that they were robbed of a win?
That's such a bad refereeing call.
Yeah, bad.
That's such a terrible. Bad. And I don't even. First of all, let me put this out there. I don't actually think that Grealish was gonna drive all the way in. He's not that personality.
Yes, he would have tried to wait for somebody to come and you pass the ball.
Yes. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that that's a reason why the referee should call it back. I'm just saying what people are thinking that he had a chance in on goal to run in.
Yeah.
Grealish would not do that. That's not in his.
He could have surprised us.
That would have it would have been a surprise. Yeah. He wouldn't have run. No. He would have waited,
Yeah, because he knows Haaland will come.
Yes. So for a tap in or something like that. But that was a horrible refereeing decision.
No excuse.
He literally gave the play on.
The pass was made. Grealish had the ball and then he whistled it back. Like, why?
How?
What were you thinking?
The advantage was for what?
I don't know. Like, Haaland will make a bad pass. That was the advantage. Haaland will make a bad pass.
But he saw the pass already.
That's the thing. He saw the pass. He made it. Maybe the referee was thinking Haaland will make a bad pass. Then he will later say, I gave a play on, so I won't whistle for a foul. Then Haaland made a good pass. And we're like, damn, they're about to score. Let me
that guy's background has to be checked. That's all I was thinking.
But because it makes no sense.
He has to be a Liverpool and Arsenal fan.
Come on, that guy. No. I'm sure he's a United fan.
Back in the day.
No, he's a United fan.
They need to check.
I'm sure.
Somebody needs to go and do a background check on this guy because that call was egregious. And
hugely sus.
He's supposed to ref a game on Wednesday.
Your game?
No, not our game. I've forgotten which game, but he's reffing on Wednesday, and I think the right thing for the Premier League to do.
They are going to make him sit it out,
or
they are just going to make him go on VAR, or be a fourth official, because we know the Prem. They'll tell him to be a fourth.
I don't know why officials at this point, still don't have any, like, no culpability for any errors, like slap on the wrist type of thing. Just move on with the game.
They can make a mistake.
You have to respect the ref. They're the only ones who can consistently be bad, and then we're being forced to say respect the authorities. It's like some, I don't know how to say, some authoritative
thing. It's more like a cult.
Respect the rep. You can't say, if you say anything, you're gonna get fined,
or you be banned,
points deducted, or banned.
Crazy.
Like, no. Could you please give, like, let them be punished. Let them know that.
Like, I made a big mistake that might cost them the title in the long run.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, they need to be punished.
They need to. Honestly, we need to find a way. Anyway, been a lot of games. Premier League was a banger.
Yep.
This is the reason why the Premier League is the best league in the world. Don't come for me. Use
facts.
Spanish league fans.
Yes.
First of all, even your good game, Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, was okay. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah.
Watched it, enjoyed it a little bit. But it's not the Prem. The
Prem
Prem is
just,
The
Prem is the Prem. Like, go argue with your phone if you don't understand. Or argue with us in the comments.
Yeah, say something in the comments. Whether La Liga, they will bring the Champions League. Madrid winning 15 times.
It's just these two teams.
Yeah. The competition itself is not appealing enough. It's not a banger. It doesn't give you like, look at the the moments in the Premier League, like classics upon classics upon classics
back to back.
Classics. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment,
yes,
and most importantly, share the video
to your friends
and family,
brothers
and loved
sisters,
ones, and hated ones, and rivals,
your exes,
all of them,
your children.
Just share it so they watch. And we made a statement that we're bringing something nice. It's delayed a bit, but it's still on its way.
Yeah.
So the game is the game,
and this has been our take,
and we out.
Peace.